But I will see you all again soon, and hopefully the words on stream is working right now. If not, wait a second and I will absolutely start it back up again. But I'll see you again in a little bit here. Have fun. So if you're here for a speed stream, you'll be disappointed. I'm gonna be the very best. My mom, she told me not to eat the Pokemon. I said, that seems like a good idea. We gotta put it in the theme song because people have been confused about that lately. This is what you wanted, chat, right? This is what you wanted. Our engine runs on mistakes here. Uh-oh. No! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to actually hurt somebody. Where's she going now? You know? Oh, you moonwalk. You're fast and slippery. I shouldn't say things like that. No, chat, don't, chat. Chat, we talked about this. You're not supposed to give me away so fast. Like, you gotta, like, lead in with, like, oh, she's a great person. Like, she, like, gives to charity and occasionally commits crimes. Like, you gotta, like, soften the blow. My bloodlust cannot be satisfied. What? You know what? I'm on a murder spree. Come on. Kill that man. Step on his head so it looks like an accident. Look, it's better to go to jail than to die at my hands, I would think, right? I was trying to be all cozy and like comfy for this stream today, but yet I default back to my old ways. Fuck the Aristocats. He broke his legs. I broke his legs. But truly, honestly, don't eat the Pokemon. I'm gonna be the very best. Like no one ever was. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I'm a cool kid. Right? I mean, look at me. Do I look like a cowboy person? Pew pew, shoot my guns. Howdy. Howdy, partner. Chat, tell me I'm cool. I'm bald. My dad's a scientist. He kills people. Alpaca chainsaw. I'll skin your ass raw. And if my day keeps going this way, I just might break your fucking face tonight. I don't think this is good, is it? For the sake of this drawing, I need to know your credit card numbers and the that little 3-digit code. And the expiration date too. Just for the purposes of this drawing though. It's important. You hear how sticky it is? I'm so excited for Rice. Say you love me or I'll kill you. It got a little weird. I need to speak with your manager. These are not the droids you're looking for. I gotta give him a little razzle dazzle. That's what I give. Let me prepare myself mentally and emotionally and physically. Oh, Dark Souls time, how I hate this game. Oh, you came out of nowhere, I didn't expect to see you here, sir. Oh, Dark Souls time, it's the time of year we hate. I'm rolling around on the ground sometimes because that's the only thing I know how to do. It's a terrible time. This man has got some shields. He's got another friend, and everything is great. My girl wants to bury bodies all the time, bury all the bodies all the time. It doesn't fit quite as well. Bananas and pajamas, they slowly poison you. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Uh-oh. Do you ever just feel like sometimes you just need like a really good think and you just feel like climbing down in like an old abandoned well somewhere where like no one knows you're there and just sitting in like the darkness for like day and night with not really much food and like a very small supply of water just so you can like, you know, really think about things.
In an old abandoned well.
Yeah, you know. It was sincere. It was. I am gonna legitimately miss Clarence after I stab him and let all the air empty out of him and commend his soul into whatever balloon hell exists. Because you know Clarence isn't getting into balloon heaven. Not with the life he's led. No. It's straight to balloon hell for Clarence. You guys knocked it out of the park on that one. What the heck? Oh man, especially saying Jesus. Anytime somebody gets like the longest word, I'm like, then I'm like, Josu, Josu this. I'm like terrible at. I try so hard to play that, but I know, right? Yeah, like you can't really tell in the small view, but I felt like I should come back and show so you could get the full view of it. Also, maybe I should just show. They do not suit me. Do not say that. Unfortunately, it's so dark. But yeah, the funny thing is like the only thing that about this is like makes it a cosplay is the context, because the rest of this is just like my normal attire, normal hair. Hey Pat, have you recovered from being both Tingle and whatever the orange thing? Like, were you a lion or a pumpkin? I wasn't sure what happened at the end. They're driving me a little crazy because they like are kind of big, so they moved around. You just finished the cursed volume. So that's the thing. So like I don't know anything about Makima. 11 out of 10. Thank you, Sebo. I don't know anything about Makima, but everyone kept telling me when I dyed my hair this color, everyone kept telling me I look like her because I tend to wear like formal stuff quite a bit for work too. But so like tons of people both in real life and through the internet kept telling me that I basically was this Makima character, and then I looked up pictures and I was like, oh, I can see that, so I decided just to go with it. Oh, it was both, because I was like, I can't tell what it's supposed to be, because I missed when it was happening. I just came back and it was done, and I was like, it kind of looks like a pumpkin, but it also kind of looks like a lion. I'm not sure which one it's supposed to be. So that makes me feel better that it was both, because I was like, I don't know what happened here. And Sharvana looked amazing as the fox. She like did amazing makeup. I just popped in contacts. Sharvana had like a whole face of like fox makeup, and it was great. And she did it on stream, which is like doubly impressive to me. Discoing as well. Speaking of, it looks like a disco right now. Look at it. It's beautiful. Isn't it fantastic? But actually, Pat, the costume you were in that like made me the most like both laugh but also think there's certain costumes grown adult men shouldn't be, was the Tingle. The Tingle costume. Although you pull it off so well. You pull it off so well, but Tingle is one of those costumes that like when I see an adult man I just crack up. But yeah. No one can wear that and look like not creepy, I think. I think that's the thing. It's like anyone who wears a Tingle costume ends up looking creepy. Makima's on Santa's mega naughty list. Uh-oh. Well, maybe that's probably like me. Yeah, anyone who doesn't know, Google this Makima, Chainsaw Man Makima, and that's who I am. That's who I am today. But yeah, honestly, like I've had people tell me that before. I think Demeet told me like way back. Demeet, when my hair was a different shade of red, Demeet was like, you could be this character. And I was like, okay. Yeah, I can see that. But it wasn't until I specifically did this color that everyone was like, oh, you look like Makima. And I was like, okay. But I was like, I don't know if this is the one problem I have when I cosplay characters that I'm like not familiar with. Because sometimes I'll just be like, oh, that character looks really cool. Or like people will tell me I look like a character. So I'm like, okay, I'll cosplay that. But if I know nothing about the character and like what it's from, I always feel like, I feel a little guilty, first of all. Because I don't want to seem like I'm like a fake like fan or something. But I also just feel like it's never quite as like authentic because I can't like play into the character or do things that the character does. I don't do it very frequently though. I can only think of like a couple times, this being one of them, where I cosplayed a character like I was just like not familiar with. But I don't know, I don't think it turned out too badly. But yeah, apparently I am evil though. But I mean, that's me though. Big meanie energy. Speaking of, we're trying to get out on paying our bill because we owe like 126 real or something. You have Makima tattooed on your forearm? Oh, that is like, see, that's the thing is like, I know like in Japan, there's probably places that have like Makima statues and like posters and stuff. And I do think it would be funny for me to like go like this because literally all it is just contacts for me and like my regular clothes and stuff. So I could just go out like this. And I do think I could like stand next to some of that stuff and people would probably be like, what the fuck? But they'd probably be like, what's that Gaijin doing? But so about that money, Hogart.
Yes. Have you got it?
I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Should we say I will pay you back tomorrow? I'm an honest cop. Kim is about to say something. It's cold out. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing this stupid money game. Come on, man. After everything I've been through, and Kim is about to say something. Let him. How about this? Let's see if the chat or if the integration works. So there should be an integration enabled on this. So you should be able to like check my stats at any time. I believe it's like right underneath my camera here. You can check my stats, you can look at like my journal and stuff, but I can also have you vote on what dialogue option you want. I wish I could put my flashlight away so I'm not just shining right in his face, but whatever. So I'm gonna like test that out now. So you'll have 15 seconds to vote, which kind of goes quickly because there is a delay from what I'm saying to when you get it. So as I'm saying this, you might already have the option to vote, but just vote on whatever you think you would like me to answer. I may go with it or I may go against it depending. And if it's a tie, I'll just decide on something. But I'll read them again one more time. But after I finish reading them, I'm going to click the vote button. So just be prepared if you have any interest and want to vote. So number 1, I will pay you back tomorrow. I'm an honest cop, which will probably get us the honest cop tick towards that direction. Number 2, it's cold out. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing this stupid money game. And number 3, come on, man, after everything I've been through. Or number 4, let Lieutenant Kim say something. So cast your votes. Yeah, define money. What is a real? What are these real you speak of? We're gonna let Kim speak. Ooh, okay. So it was between come on man or Kim, but Kim won out, so let's let Kim talk.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However,
he adjusts his glasses, probably anime style.
I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
I just noticed the guy standing over there, he kind of scared me for a second. As the manager of 3 cafeterias.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking and...
He stops mid-sentence.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
I know it, but not in-game yet. I know it because I've kind of spoiled it for myself at one point. I think we actually have like come across some of the information for it. I forget where we came across. I thought it was in a thought, but maybe not. I think we figured out our initials. I'll say that. I don't think we've come across like the full name yet. But I know what it is. But in game we don't. So yeah, don't spoil it in case somebody in chat is like playing along and hasn't like figured it out yet. Because we haven't in game, I think, fully figured it out. You have Lieutenant Kim tattooed on your. You've got some good tattoos, Muda. I like this. Good choices. Is it like the picture, like straight up that image? Also, why don't you have the protagonist? Or do you have the protagonist on your arm? This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Kim's gonna pay for it.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Great. That's embarrassing that Kim has to pay for me, but so it is. Let's replace my flashlight just because I don't like having to like shine it in everyone's face. I also have a little crushy crush on Kim. Beautiful Kim baby. Kim wouldn't have anything to do with me, but girl can dream. Alright, let's go to Kim's car. Get Kim's cash. And pay for my hotel bill and damages incurred.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Yep.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Look in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor
Kim's
carriage
by the book,
looks
though.
rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
You also have the necktie hanging from the fan. Nice. Yes. I actually couple streams I've cosplayed as Lieutenant Kim. I also cosplayed as the protagonist, which was interesting. I did just have my regular hair and stuff, but yeah, I've been Kim a couple times this month. Your tattooing aesthetic is basically cool sticker sheet. Honestly, I think that's a fun vibe. I know some people are very particular about having like unified pieces and things that really like mesh and go well together. Like I know some people who are like, I will only go to the same artist and they all have to like integrate into each other. But I also sometimes just enjoy like the random like stickers of like, this is what I like, and just like keep going, which is the main reason, well, it's probably like tied main reason why I've never gotten a tattoo, because I don't think I would want just one. I would end up having like just all over, and I don't really want that. But I feel like it would be hard to resist. But the other reason is just because I've drawn tattoos on myself before whenever I've kind of like considered it, and I've gotten tired of everything within like a couple days, or I'd be at some situation where it's like, this is not appropriate to have like this on my arm or something. So I kind of realized early on that I was like, I'm just not a person for tattoos. I can appreciate the art, but like personally I can't have. And now that I live in Japan, I'm actually very happy I never got any. Yes, I would love to just, that's why I used to just draw them on me, because that was like a super fun way to have something like, but I can draw a bit, not great, but like if you could like print them out, that would be really nice. Hey LVT, good to see you as well. I hope you've been doing well. I see you've been playing that Alice Mad Hatter game for a while. You usually stream when it's like 2 a.m. my time, so I just get to see like the notifications afterwards. But I hope you're doing well, LVT. One of the coolest two things you've seen in pics is someone had half their upper arm shoulder covered in a grid of hexagons, which looked unified, but each hexagon had tiny tattoos of all sorts of stuff. Oh, that's awesome. That's like having like a display case on your arm. Oh, Actor Pat, that's cool. That's cool. That's a good idea. That person was smart. Yeah. Maybe that's how I should do it. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do it. Hubcaps
I
to sell.
confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
Pretty late though, Kim. Do we really want to do that? What do you mean by confiscated?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son, and high.
I like that. And high. You lost count of all the different subject matters you have tattooed on you. Berserk, Lucy from Edge Runners, 3 panels from Junji Ito's Cat Diary, Pun Pun from Goodnight Pun Pun, and some other stuff. Oh my god, that's awesome. Get a giant hexagon tattoo of all my lovely viewers. No. How about you do it, Millie? You first. I hope you have a lovely time at work, LVT. It's good to see you as always. Thanks for popping in. Oh yeah, that's absolutely fine, Pat. Pat gets special permission for links. The rest of you peasants can't do it, but pets allowed. Oh, it is a popular idea. Hang on, I gotta click on this. You're probably gonna hear volume, so let's not do. Oh, it is popular. Hexagon memory sleeve. I did not know this was like a popular thing. I like it though. It's cool. It reminds me of like a board game or something like Settlers of Catan or something with like how it's like laid out. It's cool. That is a good idea to make things look like more unified. That is true. You do technically have to. Oh my gosh. You don't love your community enough for that? You know I love you much more. Oh. I'm just a good actress. Oh, I'm kidding. Oh man, come on. No. Maybe I'll draw some of you on my so this actually, I was just thinking too. Yeah, 5 subs. Yeah. Dame show. I was just thinking this cosplay I think caps off everything I promised, or everything we achieved for our 1,000 follower celebration, like all the goals I had, except I haven't drawn a picture for you guys yet. I told chat we unlocked one that was I would draw a picture for everyone. I haven't done that yet. Kate Evolution, welcome in. Also, I know Crooked has rated you, and like I know you're in from that group. I've never heard anyone say your name though yet, so please correct me if I'm saying your name wrong. But just a baby streamer doing baby stuff. Baby streamer stuff. But yeah, if you guys don't know, Kate Evolution, amazing streamer, super fun. I've mostly lurked because my time zone is rough for a lot of streamers. You're playing Zenless Zone Zero. What'd you think of it? I hope you enjoyed it. We're playing Disco Elysium. It's a little bit strange game. I love it. We're making progress. We just found some confiscated hubcaps in Lieutenant Kim's car that we're gonna sell for money at the pawn shop. It's fun so far. You like the fast pace of it. I've seen a couple people playing it, and I've heard mostly positive feedback from it. I'm glad you're having fun with it. I hope you had a good stream too. Also, if you need to like grab water, food, whatever you need, like I totally get it as well. I'm currently cosplaying smack the mic. Currently cosplaying as Makima, so I mostly look like this all the time though, let's be honest. Muda, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Yeah, go grab a nap. What time is it for you? Is it very early in the morning for you? Or yeah, I'm currently abusing chat. Yeah, standard. I'm just channeling Makima, or so I've been told. Oh man. Yeah, thank you for supporting me. I appreciate it. But yeah, absolutely. I 100% get how it's one. Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it quite late for you? Get some rest, get some sleep. But thank you. If you want to lurk, that's fine too. But take care of yourself for real. I don't know how you all do it. I don't know how all of you are staying up like so late. I get to like 10 p.m. and I'm like, if I'm not in bed at 10 p.m., I'm so annoyed. Here's the 3 months of Disco Nitro. Oh, there you go. I was like, what are you talking about, Muda? So you took his spinners?
Mm-hmm. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
Nice. It's not corruption. I think it's fair. Yeah, first come, first serve. Anyone who wants that nitro. Courtesy of Muda, I guess. At least it's not 2 or 3. You're crazy. What time do you have to get up? Do you have to get up like super early? I got up at 5:30. So I think that's like, in my head, I'm always like, 7's still so early. That's so little sleep. I used to be able to stay up late, and get up early and like have no problem. But now, honestly, if I stay up late and don't get enough sleep, I'm actually like worse than if I like drink a bunch of alcohol. Like I feel worse the next day if I don't sleep than if I like have had too much alcohol. That's just how terrible things are. Just your Discord getting mass recruiting. I am not going to tell Kim he's corrupted. I'm just going to say I get it. They're mesmerizing.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
What sort of evidence would they provide in this case? Oh yeah, he was totally high because he had these spinners. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want to know, did you want to put them on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cup with spinners. That would be outrageous.
I think Kim likes cars. Like, he cares about... Also, putting a spinner on a wheel this big would be, like, wild. Don't sleep, drink... No, Millie. No. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. No. I've actually been very good lately. And you all should be too. Don't drink. Just sleep. Yes, outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
Aw. I'm sorry you have to sell them because of me.
As I said, they are useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
Okay. I appreciate your help. I think that's the only way I'm gonna get through this is I think I have to, like, pawn
The
them.
lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
I don't think I have, like, another option of, like, being like, oh yeah, I'll take the high ground and not take your spinners. It's like, I'm pretty sure I have to take them. Sakio nome? I swear, sometimes with my Japanese, so I've been studying Japanese for, it's about 2 years now. 2 years in earnest. I studied a little bit before, but I didn't really like earnestly start studying until I knew I was gonna move here. Then I was like, oh shit, I should probably learn Japanese. So then I really started like buckling down a bit. I was still a little lackadaisical at first. I wouldn't, well, maybe I was like overconfident. I thought I would like pick things up a lot faster, but Japanese is hard as fuck. Like really hard as fuck. This wasn't open before. Sorry for the sight.
A very large red t-shirt with an impressive print
Jim, why'd you stand
stands
right
out
there?
from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you.
Oh, not this
a
guy.
giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hyundai burning.
Sniff it.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there.
Typical thrift store. What I was gonna say though is like I feel like I have days where I've definitely improved, but I'm still like terrible. Still a really long ways to go. But I absolutely have days where like I can tell like my brain is in Japanese mode and I can like function pretty well. I'm like catching things, but it also depends on the person I'm talking to. Like if the person I'm talking to is patient and like enunciates clearly and kind of speaks a bit slower for me, it's perfect. But then there are days where like my brain just does not connect, and I can tell like those days I'll just be like I can't even like form sentences. Like it's just fucking stupid. You pretty much think and dream in English nowadays. Yeah. I've only had one dream in Japanese since I've been here, like only one, and it wasn't like it had tons of Japanese or anything. And I still don't know if I was like fully thinking in Japanese. I think it was like my brain convincing me I understood everything. You want to buy this shirt immediately.
Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Yeah.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
photon
He's
emissions
like-
in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
How much you selling it for?
2 real.
That's not bad.
That's dirt cheap.
Even Kim's like, what the hell? Couldn't you just give it to me for free then?
But why?
Because I'm a broke cop